Hello and welcome back to the Lucious Blabbers podcast. It's not even microscopic anymore, but who knows if it'll be an hour long, 10 minutes, maybe eventually I'll just record one that's like 24 hours long. It's anyone's guess, and that's all part of the fun. Today I have professional Londoner, ex-Yubo user. I mean, maybe he still uses it, I don't know, we'll find out. I have Fish with me. I probably knew his actual name at some point, but I've forgotten it, and it's just funny to call him Fish at this point. Even if I learn it, I'll just keep on calling him Fish. Say hello, my friend.
My brother in Christ, you have done me dirty with that intro. I am surprised. You should be lucky I'm still here right now.
You should sue for defamation.
Oh, just check the mail, bro. There's gonna be many lawsuits coming in.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
But yeah.
The Fish man is gonna sue me.
I'm gonna give myself my own personal intro. I'm a YouTuber who makes Tom Unit rip-off videos when I can be bothered.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, normally we save the plugging for the end, but good on you for getting that in right at the start.
I'm getting it now, and assuming that this does actually last 5 minutes, I'm good then.
Alright, I tell you what, you can. Yeah, you want to change things up and do your plugging early? Go ahead. You've got your 30-second round now. Plug what you want to plug. Go go go.
Okay, so you should go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr.Beast. I make some pretty good content. Also, can you go to @BubbaScrumkey on Twitter and tell him to shut the fuck up? Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, both of those definitely yours. Yeah, I mean, of all of the people.
It's not even mine. That's my friend's, and he actually uses Twitter. And I just want him to actually get someone to notice him for once. For how much hours he puts into it.
Imagine actually using Twitter. My fucking god.
No, I don't know if it's just my lack of patience, or that the site is just terrible.
It's genuinely a terrible site. I got it to keep up with a YouTuber that stopped uploading a few years ago, and I followed them, although they haven't accepted my follow request yet because their account is private. I followed them, followed a few other people that I watch on YouTube, but then I just stopped using it after making my first post, which was something just like Twitter is a disease and I've intentionally infected myself or something like that. But I mean,
yeah, you're not inaccurate at all.
But still, like after I made that first post and then stopped using it, ever since I've just been bombarded with just random notifications of people who I don't even follow posting, and it will just be the most left-leaning shit ever. I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with the left or the right. I prefer not to be political. I like to think of myself as relatively neutral, although I imagine from an outsider's perspective I'm probably more right-leaning, but that's whatever. That's neither here nor there. Either way, it'll just be the most annoying shit ever, and I'm just go away. I didn't ask to get notifications for any of this shit, despite using Twitter for probably a grand total of 10 minutes. 90% of my notifications on my phone right now is just fucking Twitter.
Bro, I get the same stuff with Discord most of the time. It's I'll go on here every few days just to clear out notifications from servers I'm in, but I don't actually pay that much attention to.
I don't even bother with servers. I'm literally in let me count right now. Oh, pardon me. I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm sorry, man.
I am in 6 servers, and one of them is literally just my notes, and the other one, because I have a dedicated server just for like personal notes and shit. I think having a dedicated Discord server just for keeping notes is like a solid idea, and I think more people should do it. And one of them is literally just for like the game that I'm developing. But yeah, no, either way, whenever I join a server, which is fucking rarely, I will just immediately turn off all notifications that aren't like directly atting me.
Yeah, bro, I try that, but they seep through, because like I'm in a lot of active servers, so they create new channels, and I have to like I'd have to go in and mute those ones.
Oh, you know you can like mute the entire server, right?
Yeah, I know, but like, bro, give me something to complain about.
That's fucking, I don't know, random admins atting everyone.
Or yeah, stuff like that, probably, to be honest. And it doesn't really actively bother me, it's just like, in the middle of an English lesson, I'll just say 3, it's always in 3s as well. On my phone, it comes in like 3 servers will have a notification,
How
and then nothing else.
servers are you in?
Like 14 probably, if I were to guess.
Jeez.
Most of them I don't interact.
At that point,
I'm just kind of like a ghost.
At that point, I'd just be leaving them. But yeah.
I mean, there's a few where it's just like friends, like so a lot of my friends have gotten like PC now, and they've moved on from playing on console, so they now have to talk on Discord when they want to play stuff.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just there. So I mean, for that I don't mind, but it's like stuff like for random Minecraft servers I'm in. It's like
I mean,
good things.
You're calling in on a laptop, right? So do you still mainly play on console, or?
Yeah, for the most part I play on like I don't really play games that much anymore. Kind of like I kind of use my Xbox just to watch YouTube, just on like a bigger screen. But other than like Minecraft and Halo Infinite, I don't really play too many games like these days.
Yeah, I love Minecraft, but it really just can't hold my attention anymore. I think it's probably because I mean, I've been playing it since I was like 8 now, so I mean, yeah, that's like 10 years of Minecraft, and you know, I guess it's just like, it's fun, but it's just the same shit, you know? And yeah.
For me, it's like every few days, or I'll get like inspiration out of nowhere, and then I'll just like hop on, maybe make something, and then, all right, I'm done, and then I'll leave for a few days.
I'll be like scrolling through Instagram, and I'll see like those Minecraft build tutorials, and it'll be like, ooh, that looks really cool, I'm gonna save that, and then I'll build this the next time I play Minecraft. And the next time I play Minecraft will be like 2 months later, and I'll have completely forgotten about the tutorial by then.
Yeah, I mean, let me just out myself as the guy who likes architecture. I have to kind of like, I'll try and actually make stuff just for, like, from my own head. It's like, but what always pisses me off is like you go on servers and everyone builds like the exact same overly complicated like shit, and it looks like they all go for like the medieval look, and it's like, come on, do something different. You don't need to make it all shut out. Just have a box with some decorations on it, please. I just
enjoy building like. I just enjoy building like wooden manors and shit. Just the standard, you know, like 3 floors, balcony on the middle, triangle roof.
Yeah, that's like what you see everywhere. It's like, yeah. Let me get into put my glasses on and start acting like Prince Charles and be like, I personally prefer the neoclassical architectural style. Yes.
I mean, sometimes I'll go for more like modern stuff, but I don't know. That's always like way smaller scale builds. But yeah, I don't know. I've been told by someone who I've played Minecraft with before that my building style is very like retro Minecraft. I guess that's because, I don't know, the older I've gotten, the less I've played Minecraft, so I'm more accommodated to using like the older blocks. So I don't know. There's probably like better stuff that I could be using for my builds that I just like don't even know exists.
Yeah, I mean, I sometimes, like, I occasionally will, like, kind of get nostalgic and try and build stuff like that, but then, like, my modern, like, more developed, less childlike brain will be like, oh yeah, but you can add these little details in, and it'll look better. It's like, yeah, sure, why not? But although recently, or a few months ago, I just kind of got, like, hooked on building, like, shitty Soviet-styled apartment buildings.
That
just
sounds
for
cool.
nobody to live in. Yeah, so there's like I basically just at one point got bored, built a lava cast, and was like, this looks like something the Soviet Union would build. And so I just built around it like these big cobblestone monoliths.
I'm just glad Andre's not in here right now.
Oh, would he be?
As soon as you said fucking Soviet Union, he would have gone mental.
On like on a tanky style rant, or like a like, oh, I'm a red-blooded American.
Oh no, he would just be like fucking. I guess he's somewhat of what you could call a history enthusiast, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just I can't keep up with any of it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm into that kind of stuff as well, so I can't really say anything. It's just most people I'm around, I understand they are not interested. So
yeah, I don't know. Sounds like you two get along great then.
Yeah. But yeah.
Moving on to.
Does he also own the Communist Manifesto?
Wait, what?
Does he also own the Communist Manifesto?
I wouldn't be surprised. When we were younger, we were both like unironically communists. We used to run a podcast that we would do annually called.
I was about to say, is this the guy from a few episodes ago who was talking about like going?
Yeah. Tea and digestive biscuits. But yeah,
me. I'm the first guy to be like foreshadowed in an earlier episode. I'm here.
But yeah,
you're welcome, guys.
Yeah, the arrival of Fish. He has finally showed up. But
Say my name 3 times. I should go on your podcast.
Just like Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But yeah. Anyway, your podcast, where you were communists.
Yeah, we used to be like unironically communists. I don't know about him, but personally, I did. I was one of those, like, you know, like the kid communists who don't look into it any further than, oh, redistribute the wealth, blah blah blah. But like, you know, if you were to actually like dive into how it would actually work, like off paper and in practice, they would just immediately freeze up and just be like, but it just will work, you know, real communism hasn't been tried yet. Yeah.
Well, my politics teacher the other day was basically saying that. So it doesn't just end as kids.
Wait, your politics teacher was being pro or anti-communist?
Like pro. She's like the most left-wing person you could probably imagine.
Of course, a fucking politics teacher would be left-leaning.
Well, most teachers are, because it's the kind of job where you're like working with people. So it's just she's more like well-read in like theory and stuff.
Yeah, I just think
I don't disagree with her.
I think the best kind. I think the best kind of teachers are the ones who like are politically neutral. Like, yeah, behind the scenes they've probably got their opinions, but you know, like the ones who don't try to force like a viewpoint onto you, they're just like, you know, think what you want to think. I don't give a fuck. Personally, this is what I'd say, but you know, I can't share that viewpoint with you. Fucking, you know, make your own decisions. Like, teachers should be able to teach, but then also should be able to like like, you should be able to be taught, but also guided towards, like, I guess, making your own. Yeah, like having your own opinions. I don't know. I would make a fucking awful teacher. I failed maths.
Bro, I just have no patience, so anytime a kid doesn't listen, I'm gonna be throwing books at them.
Just fucking chuck a steel chair at them.
Yeah, like Whiplash.
Moving on to more fucking... I'm pretty sure this is the exact transition I used before, but moving on to more modern issues. Fucking... The way that we met... The way that we met was through fucking Yubo, which... cringe.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Just stop trying to expose me, man. I'm gonna be cancelled by the end.
It's too late. You've already been exposed. We are both officially guilty of using Yubo, and now the whole 7 people that watch this fucking podcast will know it.
No.
Yubo, for anyone who doesn't know, is essentially the best way I could. The best way I could describe it is it's essentially fucking Tinder for kids, which sounds really dodgy and illegal on the surface, and once it's explained, it's not exactly much better. The description for the app is like the whole idea of the app is that it's meant to be
just for legal reasons.
Yeah, for legal reasons.
As a friend getting app.
Not on paper, they are very heavy on the fact that the app is designed around kids making friends, and it operates exactly the same way as Tinder does, basically. You know, with the whole you swipe left or you swipe right if you like or dislike the person, and you can like match up with people based on your distance to them. But the whole point is to make friends. At least that's what they tell you. But if you go onto the app, everyone's trying to fuck. All of them. Just a bunch of kids. Just trying to fuck. They're all trying to fuck. They all want to fuck. But no, everyone on there is looking for a relationship. I did not meet a single person on that app who was trying to just make a friend. I don't remember what your description said on their fish, and I doubt you remember what.
Lol.
Did it just say lol?
For the most part, most of the time I would just go with like, yeah, lol. And that was it.
I was a fucking lonely bastard. I was the one. I was the sad sap on there who was actually like trying to find someone. Because I remember my friend Cameron was on there, and he was like, oh, he told me about it, and he was like, oh yeah, it's like such a good laugh, you should get it. And I got it, and then just realized that it was basically just Tinder for kids, and I was like, yeah, I'm lonely. Fuck it. What else have I got to lose? I'll try this.
What will I lose? Yeah.
I've got nothing to lose and potentially something to gain. Disclaimer: I gained absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah, I was about to say you're currently recording a podcast with me. I think that's the biggest L.
That's the only thing to come out of Yubo is meeting this fucker right here, and it's debatable as to whether that's a good thing. But yeah.
I'm sorry, people still on Yubo. You're out of luck. I uninstalled it like 3 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, I regret to inform you, Yubo users, that I am not only in a relationship with someone that I met in real life in college. Not only am I in a real relationship now, you know, I'm in a league above all of you peasants on Yubo, but as well as that, I'm also above 18, so I'm pretty sure that if I tried to talk to anyone on that app now, I would go to prison, you know?
No, it does have an over, like, it goes up to another age bracket.
Oh, does it?
When you get hit 18. Yeah, it's like 18s to 22s, I think.
Huh.
I didn't see anything. Yeah, although... Okay, here's a funny story. You do get a few accounts that are claimed to be like 27. In quotation marks 27. Sorry, let me just cough. Yeah, and many of them happen to have the profile pictures of well-known porn stars. And when they add you, if you take the bait, as soon as you've agreed to be in contact with this person, you immediately get an automated thing saying something along the lines of, "Hi, I am a something 20 late 20s hot woman, recently moved to the area, and I'm looking for a sugar baby I can spoil."
No. Do you just get messages from bots that are just like, "Hey, wanna view my cams? Check this link to view my webcams. Go to this dodgy link and
I never
give me
got
credit card details to look at my cams."
I'm sure it does exist, but I didn't experience it personally.
Thank fuck.
But these ones, yeah. But one of them, because they obviously can't get away with operating the scam on Yubo, they will tell you to come somewhere else, like WhatsApp or LinkedIn. So one time I created a LinkedIn account just to fuck with one of them. For like 24 hours, there was this back and forth where I was like, "You don't love me? Why won't you just give me the money up front?" Because obviously they tell you they're gonna give you money, you gotta pay for it. You just gotta like prove it first that you're actually committed. And so, one of the ways as well, this person tried to keep me like on the hook, like of the scam.
Keep
like,
the fish
no
on
pun
the hook.
intended, given my name. Yeah, one of the... You got to it at the same time as me, so... But yeah, one of the ways they tried to keep me on the line was sending the videos of this random woman drinking like G Fuel and just in a bikini. And what's funnier as well is that they claimed it was them, but their profile picture was Mia Malkova, and they were like completely different people. Like you would never assume they're the exact same.
I love it when scammers can't even be dedicated enough to like find multiple images of the same person. So they'll just get like two women that look completely different, but it's just like, they've both got black hair, it's close enough.
Yeah, they were like, they both have blonde hair, but like, you know, you look down from the neck and you realize, or literally at any of the facial features, and it's like, no, that's not the same person. But yeah, eventually, they asked for like an Amazon voucher, and I just happened to have one lying around that I'd already put the code in, and a receipt. And they also asked for the receipt just to prove that I got it. So I just like found a random receipt and found the Amazon voucher, put them together, and was like, "Why don't you trust me, mommy?" And then sent the picture, obviously. And then they got pissed off because they could see the date was like 2021. So it was like. And at that point, they told me to, like, fuck off.
Yeah, because they probably realized that you were screwing with them.
Sadly, which it could have gone so much better. It should have gone for longer.
Yeah,
I could have had.
You should have gone to Tesco and just like bought a plastic bag and just gotten the receipt for it, and then just send them that.
Holy shit! I didn't even think of that. I should have. Bruh. That could have been. I could have had a sugar mom.
If only you'd remembered to get the receipt for the plastic bag, you could have had them. That Indian man pretending to be a woman from the UK, she could have been yours.
With an American porn star as the profile picture.
Fucking Christ. But yeah, Yubo, what a shit show. I do not I do not miss the days of scrolling through Yubo and desperate to find a gal Yeah, no, I went to college and I found someone. That's all you gotta do. The key to getting into a relationship. I'm a relationship guru now. Just now, this has just happened. The key to getting a relationship. Yeah, the key to getting into a relationship, guys. It's simple. You go to college, and it just sort of happens. Like, you go to college, and then like a week later, you're just in a committed relationship. The duration of the relationship may vary, but it'll happen.
Results may vary.
Results can, and probably will vary. You may just get really unlucky and find no one, but I don't know.
At which point, I am available.
if you wanna scoop up this this handsome fish, he likes long swims in the lake and eating fish food because he is a fish. Call 0800 00 1066 and this man can be yours.
I will go all night going eating my fish flakes for you.
He'll eat up your fish flakes if you catch my cold.
This sounds like an innuendo, but I mean this is literal.
He will just eat your fish flakes. He has quite the hankering.
But yeah, are there any other people other than me who you like kept in contact with from Yubo, by the way?
Wait, who? What? How? What? Repeat the question.
Is there anybody like else other than moi
that I've kept in contact with from Yubo? No, it's literally just you.
I win.
To be fair, the only thing I got from Yubo is what they said I would get, and that was that I made a friend, and that friend was you. But yeah, no, it was literally just you. Nothing romantic happened. Not I was expecting anything would. I was really desperate and lonely. Those were sad times. Yeah, no, literally just you, fish. Other than that, no one, nada, zilch. I didn't stay in contact with anyone, and most of the time I didn't even get to talk to anyone, because I'm sure you remember what it was like. Everyone was so fucking high and mighty. Like you would get those people who, like, if you weren't creative enough to send them like a fucking original poem or something, like they just wouldn't respond. Hello was not good enough for them. Like how?
To be fair, I don't know about like Yubo in particular, but with a lot of sites and apps like that, it's like a majority male thing, and so a lot of the women they'll get like fucking, like, I know on Tinder it's like 1/10 of it is women and the other 9/10 are men. So for every message you send, there's 8 other guys who've already sent something. So it's like, if you don't sending like just hello is gonna be weird, or there's just so much that they aren't really gonna get around to it.
Yeah, you make a good point, but I
don't know about you, but it could be, but
still, like, I do think for some of these people, they're just genuinely like assuming that if you can't come up with a good opening line to reel them in, then you're simply not worth their time. Like, I'm not saying that that's all of them. Now that you've said that, like, and thinking about that, I definitely agree. Like, there's definitely some people who are just getting absolutely flooded with messages, so it's like just worth looking out for the more interesting ones. But there's 200% some people who have just like seen those people and just assumed like, oh, well then I can be this fucking uptight, and they've just put like in their description like, oh, you know, don't say hello, or I'm just gonna ignore you, when realistically they're getting like 2 messages a month, like me. No, I don't. I don't even think I got that. I don't think anyone like messaged me randomly. I mean, they had the whole feature where like you could pay
Again, I feel
to add the people who swiped on you. I never paid for it, so I couldn't. And I think I got a fair few swipes, but yeah.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing,
know.
though. One thing I'll give Yubo credit for that I won't. That it's definitely like way better than most other things. When I turned 18, I tried out Tinder. It's completely shit. It's useless. But and it's like pay to win. But at least on Yubo, as long as you use the app, they'll at least trickle you out some stuff. They'll be nice to you. But Tinder, you get fucking nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Tinder is just like a business. I mean, both Yubo and Tinder are, but from what I've seen and heard, Tinder is just like relentless.
Well, I mean, it's what you kind of expect from an app that was created in frat houses to,
yeah,
pull in the most attractive women specifically to the frat boys.
Yeah. I don't
and
know.
also, obviously, they follow the logic of "fuck you, pay me."
Yeah, I mean, Tinder, it's Tinder and like Yubo and any sort of app like that. It's so soulless, Yeah, I mean, you're just exploiting like people's loneliness. Yeah, I don't know.
And then, not to mention, like, that's like the male perspective, and then for women, it's just horrible as well, because like you just get fucking weirdos messaging you.
Yeah, I'm fucking hell. I mean, luckily, even if I was a woman, I wouldn't be attractive enough for it to fucking happen to me. But I feel so bad for like, conventionally attractive women who end up using like dating apps for some reason or another, because I feel like
you don't even have to be you do not have to be a conventionally attractive woman. I went on Tinder pretending to be a woman. I set the profile picture as fucking Penelope, I think her name is. No, Stephanie from Lazy Town. And in like an hour, I already got a guy saying he was gonna rape me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
That sounds like a...
So imagine if you were actually like a real woman trying to go on there because you actually don't have...
It's
or
just
do you
like...
want like a social connection like that?
It's just like fucking storming the beaches of Normandy, but instead of bullets, it's just dick pics just flying at you left and right.
Yeah. Then not to mention, then there was also like I deleted it when I got like 50 ads, just which happened in like an hour, which is funny. But I remember there was this one guy who, like, he seemed kind of like the same demographic as me, and I kind of felt bad when I saw him, because he was like, he's just kind of like a quirky, nerdy guy. It's like, he thinks he might actually be talking to someone who would be interesting. But yeah, I mean, he didn't say anything mean. He was just like, Lazy Town. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Gotta feel empathy for the guy.
Yeah. Oof.
Bro, we got into some deep stuff.
Yeah, that really went in a direction. That direction being down. Hooey.
Ooh.
Well,
Should we lighten stuff or just doomer mode?
I mean, I don't even know where to go from here, to be honest. Fucking...
How do we transition this to the other topic? Like, what can we even say that, like...
Fucking, we just jump into it. We just go.
Let's just jump into it.
That's what I was thinking of. I'm glad you got that. I would edit it in. Yeah, I would edit it in post. I don't even watch Philly D, but like, I would have edited it into post, but like, editing these podcasts is more fucking effort than it's worth, because like, people don't even. I don't think people even like watch the visuals. So I added in some visuals for the last episode. Like I was talking to Pally about Cold Words or Calord.
Good episode. Go watch it.
Yes, thank you.
As a viewer, I can confirm.
Yes, I definitely didn't slip him a $5 before we started recording to say that. But yeah, no, like
What, from across the country?
yeah, I Venmo'd it to you. But yeah, no, like for example, in the last episode with Pauli, I was talking about Calord, or Cold Words is the international title, and I was like I put up some visuals for Theo, or the actor who's playing him is Dennis, or Hooda Hoodlum's Revenge, great YouTuber by the way. And yeah, no, like I put up some visuals from like the trailer that showed him, just so that like people knew who, or like the character that I was talking about, or we were talking about rather. But I in the back of my head while I was editing it, I was like, why am I doing this? Because the people who are watching this, or listening to this rather, are just like, they're probably playing fucking Phantom Forces on Roblox or something with this on in the background.
Why is that actually directed at me? I've actually been playing that recently because like I've been so bored.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like I know my girlfriend, for example, like she'll listen to my podcast while like playing video games and stuff. So like in the first episode I did loads of visual gags and shit, and she was like, oh yeah, I just listened to it while playing like fucking Dragon Adventures on Roblox. And I was like, oh no, go back and actually like watch it, because there's so many funny jokes in there. And yeah, she ended up watching it back just to see like the few shit visuals I put in there. But then after like the second episode and it got longer, I just kind of like gave up. So
yeah. The end of game. Yeah.
No, I don't know. It wasn't. It wasn't her that like ruined it for me or anything, because no, that wasn't the case at all. Absolutely not. But I just kind of gave up on the visual element, because like I just realized even myself, like when I would be listening to podcasts and stuff, I would just have it on like my phone or my Switch or something while I was just playing video games. Mm-hmm. So it was just like, yeah, what's the point? But yeah.
I don't say something I forgot now.
No, I've forgotten what my original talking point was, because I went on that side ramble for so long.
Anyway, yeah, so you good?
Am I good?
Yeah, you sound like you're like far away.
Oh yeah, no. Fucking. I was just checking.
Did you like
my phone
lean
real
back
quick.
for a second?
Yeah, no, I was
okay,
just
fair enough.
I was just checking my phone.
So, gentlemen, let us discuss what is the best chalky milk.
Best chalky milk.
Would you like to begin, Mr. Lucious?
I mean, I've been having a lot of fun with milkshakes recently, and I've got to say, like, even though I'm not much of a person who exercises, like, at all, the most exercise I get in will be walking to college from the fucking bus stop and playing Payday 2 VR. I've been really enjoying protein shakes recently. Like, normally, like, chocolate milkshakes would be the only ones I would drink, but like there's this fucking strawberry milkshake, strawberry protein shake at Tesco's. It's called like UFit or something, and it's fucking delicious. And there's this chocolate milkshake, protein shake next to it as well that I also got. And yeah, no, like this chocolate protein shake, easily the best chocolate milkshake I've had. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean that would have to be my favorite. Just like any chocolate protein shake. That's my go-to.
Do like those Mars or like Malteser shit? Do they count?
Yes.
Like on the tier.
Yeah.
No, do those count as like protein shake?
Oh, do those count as
Obviously,
protein shakes?
I think they are. Like, they're not protein, but I think they are like supposed to be for like getting your energy back after gym stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had a source of protein, but I don't know if I would count them as like protein shakes. I'm pretty sure on the bottle it says milkshake somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on the bottle though, I know it says shake like well before you drink, and I have some goddamn opinions about that.
It doesn't make a difference, in my opinion.
That is part of it, but you see, this violates our rights as American citizens. You understand?
He says, well,
communist
neither of us are American.
bastards. Shut the fuck up. These communist bastards are trying to tell me, a red-blooded, real American, how I should enjoy my chocolate milk. Okay? This is unacceptable. You know what it says in the Declaration of Independence that we have the right to liberty? It says in the Declaration of Independence that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that we're given unalienable rights, and that among us, is the right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Alright, you telling me to shake that milk is removing my right to liberty and pursuit of happiness, that it's violating the core of America.
This man really getting patriotic over a bottle of fucking chocolate milk right now.
Listen, bro, you're sounding awfully like a Soviet right now. What, you support Bernie Sanders?
I support not giving fuck about whether chocolate milk is shaken or not.
Send him to the internment camps. Wait, do you have any Japanese heritage in you?
No. The matter of
shit, he's white, so we can't do anything.
the matter of my heritage is very up in the air. I mean, you can if you've seen my hair, which I would assume you have because you follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
You've seen my afro hair.
Well, I'm looking at it right now because your profile picture.
Obviously, but yeah. I mean, there's obviously some. I mean, I call my hair like black man's hair, but it's obviously like the only black thing about me, and I don't call myself black, but like. I mean, look at that's not white man's hair. Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
someone somewhere had a fling.
Yeah.
In the teens, you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason that like my heritage is a bit up in the air, but I don't think I can get into that for privacy reasons, and it's not for me to disclose.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Especially like. In such a public form, but yeah, look, what I will say is just that it's a mystery who one of my grandparents is. We do not know. But that's all I'll say on that. So yeah, I don't know. There's obviously some darker heritage in there somewhere, but fuck knows who it is. We think Spanish or Portuguese maybe, but don't know.
It's around there.
Yeah, it's
but,
somewhere.
Yeah. Circling back to the chocolate milk.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
This is what...
On the topic of
listen, the Constitution, the Supreme Court said that of America said that companies have the same technical rights to investment in campaigns as individuals, which means they could, if they want to do that, if they want to shake up the chalky milk, that's their right. Them telling me to do it. You see, listen, I'm gonna say it. The Constitution. I can I get an amen, brother? Can I get an amen, brother?
Amen. Amen. Amen.
See, we are guaranteed by our creator certain unalienable rights that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. My pursuit of happiness is chocolate milk, not
this man
shaken.
definitely rehearsed
And the company,
this speech before he
the
got on here.
company is telling me otherwise. They're messing with the wrong motherfuckers. Amen, brother.
On the topic of like, because you mentioned like Mars and what was it, like, Galaxy chocolate milk or something.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, like on the topic of those types of chocolate milks though, have you had the Bounty one? Like, unpopular opinion, but
That sounds horrible.
Unpopular opinion, right? But I like Bounty chocolate bars. I don't care what people say. I enjoy them.
I think they're just mid.
Look,
Fair enough, but I think they're just mid. They aren't bad, but
yeah, I don't know. I think they get too much hate. Like, they're not the best in the world, but I enjoy the occasional Bounty. Like, I just do. I'm not saying I like the taste of coconut, but I enjoy the texture with the mixed with the taste of the chocolate. But anyway, no, I definitely don't like the taste of coconut though, because the Bounty like milkshakes, they literally just taste like coconut milk, and as someone who has had one of those Bounty milkshakes, I can tell you firsthand, it's fucking disgusting. I was hoping it would just taste like a Bounty bar, but it does not. It just tastes like coconut milk.
oh well.
Nastiest drink I think I've ever
This
had.
also violates our rights as Americans.
We're not
Anyway.
even fucking American.
But either way, I personally, on the topic of American, I think the best chalky milk is easily Tokyo,
I don't think I've
which
had
is
it.
a Dutch company. It's not American at all. They're Dutch, but still, it's amazing. It's like the perfect mix of like creaminess, chalkiness, and like rich. And it's like it mixes so perfectly just into this one can.
He's definitely being paid to endorse them.
I wish I wouldn't even take the payment. I'd just ask for a 4-pack of Kokio.
I mean, it sounds really
I think they're
promising.
Yeah, they are amazing. And if you ever see like a yellow can in like with like the chocolate milk, take it and run. Don't even pay. It's your right
Shoplift.
to have that.
Steal.
Yeah. Bro, I know too many people who do that. It's weird.
You know too
I mean,
many.
I don't have a problem with it.
You know too many
I
shoplifters.
don't have a problem with it, but I mean, to be fair, one of the main people I know who does that. They just steal from HMV.
Mm.
So I know, which I respect, because I don't like HMV, but still, it's just like, man, just pay. It's just easier.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't put us all at risk like that.
I don't.
Although at the same time, I wouldn't mind getting kicked out of HMV.
I don't think I've shoplifted before. I might be wrong. I might have, but if I have, it was definitely like something really fucking small. But I'm pretty sure I've never shoplifted. What I have done though that was a bit naughty was the other day I got on the train, and before I did, the ticket machine, it wasn't accepting like cash or notes, it was only doing card, and I had all my money in on-hand cash, so I just got on the train because fuck it, why not? And I got to the station and no one had come to me to like sell me a ticket, so I was like, alright, sweet, I've made it and I haven't had to pay, awesome. And so I went into like the station, and then I realized that they had like gates set up. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pay for this
Seen this
after
coming.
all. And I thought, well, you know what, I made it this far without paying, I'm just gonna see if I can slip through. So I tried just like going through a gate and just like rushing through as someone else did, and it did not work. I tried to bolt through this gate, and it just fucking slammed shut on my ribs and took all the wind out of me. I was like, oh fuck me. Well, I can't say I didn't try. And yeah, at that point I just turned around and walked up to the guy and just told him about my situation. So yeah, I ended up paying for that ticket in the end, and my ribs were pretty sore afterwards. That fucking hurt. Yeah.
No, it's not worth it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend doing what I did. Yeah, but
I mean,
yeah.
Given the fact I've put myself to the standard of an American citizen now, for no reason whatsoever, I'm technically an American criminal, seeing as trespassing is a big no-no there.
Yeah, because you're big into like abandoned building exploration, aren't you?
Yeah. I like just sort of trying to climb in shit like that and go around and see all the decay and weird stuff.
Yeah, there aren't enough abandoned buildings around here. I mean, there's one that I really wanted to check out. I even like scoped the place out, but then like a week after I did, someone like jumped off the roof of the place, so it's kind of a lot more secure than it was. So yeah, I can't really explore that one now.
Like, what was it? Or is it like a tower plot or something?
Yeah, it's this place called Tricorn House. It's pretty tall. It's fucking massive. It was just like this massive complex, and it's just been left alone. It's just been left alone for years, and like nature's just taken it over at this point. And they keep on having plans to do something with it, but then just nothing ever happens. I think it's been there like my entire life.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, there's like, I don't know. I feel like that's actually kind of surprising to be fair, because like how big is Stroud as a place? That doesn't like strike me as a massive town. That would have like some.
I mean, it's definitely one of the largest like buildings there, but and it's isolated from everything else. It's like just off a roundabout. But Stroud isn't like humongous, but in terms of like, I don't know how to explain it, because it's like a medium-sized town, but then it's also like a massive hub, because like it's full of shops and shit. There's I don't know. It's weird. It's almost like a micro city or something. Like you've got loads of houses and like loads of shops. It's a weird mix between like countryside and city. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I mean, either way, that would actually be really cool to see, but obviously they kind of fucked you over there.
Yeah, like I said, I was literally staking the place out to like go and sneak in and film like a week before someone jumped off. And it would have been really easy to get into as well, because like literally they had like fencing set up, but one of the fences was literally just like tilted to the side, so you could literally just squeeze in. Like...
Oh yeah, because someone probably kicked that over just for the sake of it, because they want to go in.
No, it wasn't like even. It wasn't even kicked over. It was just like there was like 2 chain link fences, right? And one of them was literally just like you know when like a door is left ajar and you've got like that gap you could squeeze through. It was like that, but with 2 fences basically.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, I mean, half the time with like really cool abandoned places, I feel like you overcomplicate the getting in part most of the time, or at least I do. Because like one of the places when I first moved to London a few months ago, I very quickly found this like abandoned brewery, and I kept trying to go there like 2 or 3 times, trying to get in, like trying to find some like secret way. Turns out the best way, you just walk in the front. It's like, someone has fucking knocked down a metal fence panel. You can just walk straight.
I suppose with a lot of abandoned places, you aren't the first person to go in, so getting in is just kind of a case of just getting in the same way that someone else has.
Well, yeah, I mean, the last place I went to was this hospital that's been like closed since like 2006 or something like that. And you know, this might be foreshadowing for something. Hint, hint. But yeah, we went there, and it's like someone had clearly like tied, you know, those like small metal fences you get like concerts and stuff, like just to keep queues in places. Someone had probably stolen one of those and tied it to a gate and flipped it over the other side, just so that when you're coming out, you can just use that as a step ladder.
Oh.
Like some genius had come in and done that. So you had to it was a bit of a climb the first time, but getting out would have been way easier. Except we didn't use that because apparently someone saw someone calling, and so we were panicking, so we had to run out, which went with the first gate we could climb.
Yeah, I suppose once you get caught, it's just like, get the fuck out.
I don't think even it was anyone getting caught. I think it just seemed like that. But yeah, that place is creepy as fuck.
Sounds cool though.
It is cool. It's just when I was at one point I was walking around on my own, and I went down. Basically, like, there was a cellar. I was told before there was like a tunnel that goes to like a factory underneath it. And I was trying to basically. So me and my friends showed up, and the two friends I had with me, they pussied out. But then these other guys came over, and they were coming to the building anyway. So I just went with those guys while they waited for me. Don't call me a bad friend, but I really wanted to do this, so yeah. Eventually they came around to it, and they saw us in the building, like they were gonna come like meet us in there after like an hour. And so yeah, I was trying to find the where we came in, just to like get them in, and we can all meet up and explore the stuff together now. Yeah, and I was walking around on my own, and I was like, oh, I know I need to go downstairs. So I just went down some stairs. I'm not paying too much attention, and I step, and I immediately feel with my right foot that it's soaking wet, and it's like submerged up to my ankle, and it's like this creepy ass flooded cellar.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like the water would come up to like your top, like your shin. Yeah, and at first I was like, oh, what the fuck? And then I noticed what it was, and I was like, oh damn, this is really cool. I was sort of looking around the corner, and then I suddenly, like, very faintly heard like a in the distance. It's like, oh, and that's like, I didn't think of it that much then, but then way later at night, I was thinking like, holy shit, that was coming from in the cellar. It's like, oh my god. And while I was on my own, I felt really uneasy. It was like,
yeah.
So you didn't hear it from me, but that place is cursed.
Well, on that spooky final note, we are coming up to capacity. We are 57 minutes in. We're just about to hit the 58-minute mark. Yeah, it goes quicker than you think. It's weird. But, you know what they say, time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Apparently, these podcasts are fun to be on.
These are fun, apparently.
Yeah, I guess I'm just that good of a host, you know? I've got to stroke my own ego sometimes. But yeah.
I'll stroke it for you.
That's gonna get taken out of context.
I know.
But yeah,
there's already too much stuff of me like can be taken out of context. Where we already lost that battle.
Well, anyway, it's been great having you on. I'm gonna give you that actual 30-second lightning round. Yeah, thank you for coming on. It's been great. But
it was difficult getting this to work, but yeah, we finally did it.
Yeah, we're here. But yeah, let me give you that actual 30-second lightning round. Promote what you want to promote. Go.
Alright, so obviously still check out my channel Mr.Beast, but also check out my second channel, Fishside something 87. You probably look at Fishside, it comes up.
At least the second channel is actually his.
Yeah, well, no, I'm Mr.Beast, man. Can you title this video featuring Mr.Beast?
Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? It wasn't my idea. I'm not the piece of shit, it's him.
Yeah. I mean, that's already established. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. I get so many ideas to upload, but not many of them come to fruition. But when they do, on the off chance, hell yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
Also,
doubt...
subscribe to Lucious
Oh, thank you.
and
Thank you very much.
Daltorino. Shout out that guy, because he's like... I don't actually know the guy, but I was randomly recommended March Winds and April Showers, and I really like the song.
Oh, well, I'm sure
He
you'll
was a pretty good
appreciate it.
guest.
Well, either way, 10 seconds
yeah.
left. I just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, like it, subscribe, and yeah, suck my dick.